What's up guys, Dreaming Skies here, bringing you guys a new series, Skyrim Top 5, and in this episode we're doing Top 5 one-handed weapons. Let's start it. Alright guys, at number 5 we have Windshear. As you can see, it's a unique scimitar weapon which you can find on the Kataraya, in the Dark Brotherhood DLC. It has decent damage and has a very unique enchantment. The enchantment pretty much says it'll bash down the enemy whenever you do a power attack. But actually, if you swing, it'll just take him down. It's ridiculously broken. As you can see here, one hit and he already falls backwards. And it's like this entire battle. He can't stand up, he can't defend himself. It's like a paralysis potion, but they're not paralyzed on the ground. As you can see, look, I'm just destroying this Stormcloak soldier here. And he can't do anything about it. That's how broken this weapon is. As here I go up to Nazim here to try to kill him, because who doesn't like Nazim? But yeah guys, alright, that is Windshear at number 5. Let's get on to the next one. Alright guys, and up at number 4 we have Dragon's Bane, which is a unique blade sword which you can find in the Blades Temple in the Reach. This weapon has an amazing enchantment. It also looks pretty cool. It has an amazing enchantment where it does extra damage to dragons and it deals 10 shock points to any other enemy. It has alright damage, and yeah, my favorite part about this weapon, I think it's on the list for itself because of that static effect. I mean, it's actually so cool. And yeah, it's a strong weapon. It looks cool, it's strong. It doesn't have that broken enchantment that Windshear has, but it still gets the job done. And that's what I like about this weapon. So yeah guys, that is Dragon's Bane at number 4. Let's get on to the next one. Alright guys, and up at number 3 we have the hentai-inspired Merax Sword, which can be found at the Summit of Apocrypha after defeating Merax himself. This sword is very light, weighing at 3 points, it has decent damage and a alright 15 points stamina enchantment. I think the coolest part about this sword is the tentacle effect it gives off when swinging. You can see in a second, I'll zoom out to third person, you can see it. You can see that this adds a cool tentacle effect. Sadly, it does not increase the range of the sword, but still, it makes it pretty appealing. It does look nasty though, I will say, with all those green tentacles and slime like dirty Chipotle water. But you know, as the sword, it absorbs stamina, so it is kind of helpful. But yeah, alright guys, that was Merax Sword at number 3 on our list. Now time to move on to the runner-up. Alright guys, and up at number 2 we have the Mace of Molag Bal. And wherever you touch this thing, you'll probably hurt yourself because it's spiky on 360 degrees. This weapon can be given you to by the Daedric Prince himself, Molag Bal, after completing his Daedric side quest. My version of the weapon has a very strong enchantment. As you can see in a second, I'll show you. It has 37 stamina damage, 37 points of magicka damage, and if a target dies in 3 seconds, it fills a soul gem. It has great damage at 19. But I think the most appealing part of this weapon is, again, its looks. I mean, the thing is terrifying. As you see me trying to run after Braith here, she's so scared of me. Smack her in the top of the head. But she takes no damage, sadly. But as I show you here, it does some damage. But this weapon, it looks menacing. I mean, on the battlefield, if you saw someone charging at you with this, you'd probably run the other direction, like Nazim is right here, that wuss. But as the Daedric Prince himself, Molag Bal, says, when your enemies lie, bloodied and broken on the battlefield, I'll be smiling at you. I am sure smiling when I use this weapon. Alright guys, that was the runner-up to our number 1 spot, and up at number 1 we have Chillrend. Chillrend is a unique glass sword with, instead of it being green, it is a electrifying pale blue. This weapon is the strongest weapon in the game, hands down. Target takes 20 points of frost damage and chance to paralyze for 2. The damage is the highest overall for any base sword in the game if you get it at its highest level, which is 38. Sadly, I got this when I was around level 32, so it's not its strongest version, but it still has the paralyze effect on it. As you can see, it actually freezes your enemies and they fall to the ground, kind of like the Frost Breath shout. This sword deals out tons of damage, roughly about 50 per hit swing, with level 0 one-handed, and it will incapacitate your enemies. Try to hit him here, Brown. Ready? Hear the sound. Love that little scream of death. But yeah, this weapon will just literally freeze through your enemies. It'll freeze their blood, freeze their bloodstream. You can get this weapon in Mercer Frey's house near the end of the Thieves Guild. This weapon will be in a locked weapon case, so you will have to pick, I believe, an expert level lock for it, but it's definitely worth it. As you see, I'm just going ham with this thing, taking down the guards, freezing them to death, and killing them. Guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more Skyrim content. And if you guys haven't heard of the game Steep, it is a skiing game. I have a whole playlist on that, which I'll put on the screen now. I upload that constantly. But yeah, guys, I will be putting out the next top 5 list, which will be two-handed weapons soon. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, guys. And for now, it's been Dreaming Skies. Peace.